GameStop.
Yeah, GameStops are always in fucking malls. You got your calendar stores. Who's going in there, you know?
What?
Fucking calendar stores.
Your store for calendars?
Yeah, there's the fucking
That's a thing?
Yankee candles, fucking FYE selling shit that nobody's wanted to buy in person in years.
I'm very confused about this calendar store idea.
You joking?
How does it survive 11 months out of the year?
I guess
Who's buying a calendar other than the last month?
People get midway through and they get FOMO. Fear of missing out. And they're like, what fucking month is it? So they get a calendar. And it's
that
like,
can't be that many people.
And it's like, you know, fucking kittens hanging from trees, hunky firefighters.
That's got to be such a niche amount of people.
No, dude, people need calendars.
And like halfway through the year, they need a calendar?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't.
At the end of the year, they need next year's.
Listen,
at the beginning of the year...
At the end of the year, they need next year's. That's 1 month of the year.
Listen, there is constantly demand for calendars.
There is.
First, like, the beginning of the year, they need that year's calendar.
Uh-huh.
Quarter of the way through, they're like, fuck, I forgot to get the calendar.
I don't think so.
Halfway through, they're like, I gotta get a calendar. Almost to the end of the year, they gotta get next year's.
Like,
then the cycle repeats.
But, like, you're not getting next year's calendar in, like, September or October. And there's no fucking way someone at the 10th month of the year is like, I need to, like, be able to plan the next 3 months out.
You can't speak on other people's behalf.
Dude.
Hello.
I'm one of the two people.
Hello.
And he's the other one of the people that are the two of them. And we're talking, are specialty stores?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, today's in an attempt to really capitalize on our senior audience.
Because there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them out there.
80 plus occupies like half of our listener base. Yeah. We're going to be talking about different types of specialty stores.
And which ones are useful.
Yeah.
And which ones I would never go to.
Extraneous, you might say.
Let's give a hard definition on what is and isn't a specialty store.
A specialty store is a store that specializes in one thing or theme. You know, like...
but like how wide can you do a theme?
A grocery store is not really a specialty store. Yeah, it's for fucking groceries, but a lot of them have clothes and shit in it. And there's too many grocery stores. Like a paint store, like a Home Depot, like a boutique.
You think Home Depot's a specialty store?
We mean just like a hardware store.
I mean, I guess.
Craft store.
Yeah.
Jelly bean store.
What's your favorite specialty store?
I like pumpkin patches.
As I guess that is a specialty store.
Prove me wrong, dude.
Well, like... Do you like buying pumpkins from the pumpkin patch?
I like browsing.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never bought a pumpkin from a pumpkin patch. I just go and like touch them and stuff.
They're selling them though, right?
Yeah, they're selling them.
Okay.
I mean, the ones I touch, they can't sell.
Oh.
Because I wipe doo-doo feces on them. But...
Yeah, I get that. Why do you wipe feces on
them? Doo-doo feces.
Alright, and why do you wipe doo-doo feces on them?
Sometimes it really just feels good to stick it to the man.
The man is an individual pumpkin farmer.
Yeah, I hate farmers. I find that farmers oftentimes are sellouts. You ever been going down the fucking interstate and you see a barn on the side of the highway with a fucking big-ass billboards on it for a restaurant? Like, what? You're growing crops, dude.
Yeah.
What are you advertising a Howard Johnson's for? You know what I mean? Ridiculous.
I like the billboards that are advertising a store that you can't even tell what they're trying to sell.
Yeah.
It's just like they're billboards that just say like, it's so big, and then they'll say like exit 55.
That is one of my favorite parts of road trips. Without doubt, is the fucking billboards that are ominous. Yeah. You go there and it's like a single room containing like a painting of like a guy with no hair. And it's called like Big Joe's Hair Museum.
Would that be a specialty store? They're specializing in their thing that is so big, or in their thing that is bald. So.
It's merchandise.
Yeah.
I mean, if they sell merchandise, shit's a specialty store.
Are we a specialty store?
No.
Selling one podcast?
We're not selling it.
I mean, we could on CD.
I think it has to be like a composite thing. It has to be like a place.
All right, so we can set up a tent.
Yeah, then that would be a specialty store. It'd be a very niche specialty store.
specialty store for like, well, we have like 30 people listen to this, so maybe 2 who would buy it.
You guys should not.
You should very much buy this on a CD.
I don't
to make it more convenient to listen to.
I would love if they bought it on a CD, but as a good rule of thumb, you shouldn't buy anything out of a tent. I mean, even if I'm the one selling it.
How'd you learn this?
Why you shouldn't buy things out of a tent?
Yeah, did you learn this from experience, or do you just know from people telling you?
Touched many a shared needle by accident trying to buy.
From a tent?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, did you get anything?
The blood work says yes.
Well,
I caught something.
Or did you buy anything? Did you buy the
No,
deal?
I didn't buy anything.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Do you like paint stores?
They sell paint, so yeah.
They sell a lot of paint.
It's not enough.
It's a whole fucking hexadecimal spectrograph, whatever you fucking call that shit, of just like product. It's nuts.
You could say that, but like at the same time, that's a stupid idea for a store.
How is that stupid? People need paint.
It's boring as fuck. Make it like paint and yo-yos.
You know what? Yeah, I would enjoy a paint store more if they also sold yo-yos.
But they have to be like good at the other thing they choose, right?
Yeah.
It can't be like a side gig to get people in there. Right. Half of the store needs to be dedicated to yo-yos.
Yeah.
Like
quality
they need,
yo-yos.
Yeah, like that you have like a professional person who's been into like world championships working the front desk who just shows you like what the yo-yos can do and what the capabilities they have.
Do you want to hear something fucking weird?
What?
The school that I went to in the first grade.
Yeah.
A dude came through with one of these like fucking fundraising scams and tried to get us all hooked on yo-yos.
Did you just say that Scholastic Books is a scam?
I didn't say anything about Scholastics.
You said that's one of the fairs.
It's a fundraiser.
Yeah.
I'm saying he came through to the school and said, "Hey kids, it's cool to yo-yo in the year of 2007."
So he came alone?
He's a liar.
No, he was truthful.
I bought one.
Did you get good?
No.
Well, that's why you weren't cool.
Nobody got good.
If you got good, then you would have been the coolest kid there.
Here was his fucking trick, man, is he was very good at yo-yos, so he gave the impression, much like the fushigi, that you could also be good at yo-yos. And I was like, well, if this fucking schmuck is doing it, I can get good at yo-yos.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I got tangled.
How much did he scam you for? How much was it?
They're probably like $10, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't pay. My parents paid. But like...
That's absolute bullshit.
For real. The butchers, there's a specialty shop for you.
Butcher shops are probably one of the best specialty stores out there, period. Paint stores are good. I have nothing to complain about them.
You just did.
Yes, but like, I don't know, some people like paint. If for whatever goddamn reason.
Some people need paint.
But if you go to a Home Depot, I can get any of the paint that I would get at a paint store unless I'm trying to like get something like really niche, right? 99% of the time, I can get the same quality at Home Depot. That is not the same between a grocery store and a butcher's. If I go to a Walmart, that shit is going to be 10 times worse than if I went to a butcher's. Even though the butcher's more expensive, well, it's more expensive for lesser quantities. If you're trying to get a shit ton, they'll give you a big price, right? But butcher meat is so much fresher, so much well-made, way less like fucking preservative bullshit, and it's delicious, and it's good.
Are you paid by them?
The industry, yes. The butcher individually, no.
It's just, see, I mean, I'm sure you're right. I just don't care enough to go to a butcher's shop, man. If I want like ground turkey, not ground, if I want shredded turkey, I'm just gonna like go up to the counter that's right next to the fucking Chips Ahoy.
That's so fucking wrong. That's so...
Hold on, you go to a grocery store?
If you want shredded turkey, sure. If you want a cut of steak, if you want a delicious pound of bacon. I'm not looking for some dumbass bird at a butchery. I'm looking for a full cow.
There's no difference with bacon.
There so is. Between the highest quality of shit that a grocery store sells and a butcher, the butcher is still better. Not by much if you are buying the best stuff the grocery store sells, but it's still fresher. It crisps up easier. It has a better crunch because there's less shit to block what you need, which is the pig's butt in my mouth.
This crispy sheet of pig salt tastes different.
It does.
Oh, I
want better pig salt.
No, listen, I love bacon, but there's just, I mean, unless you're doing like turkey or like super fucking cheap Oscar Mayer's, the difference is negligible. I could give less of a shit.
No.
Bacon's fucking bacon, dude.
Bacon is bacon. I will love any bacon, but I will love more bacon. I will love better bacon more.
This one doesn't taste quite as much like wet dog.
Dude, my family, a while back, drove out to go buy half of the meat from a cow. Yeah. It was cut up and packaged already, but it was a cow. It was fucking half of it, and you could freeze it for a year for it to be good. That is some of the best bacon and the best steak and the best beef I have had, period.
Yeah, you make cow bacon?
I meant pig. Wait.
You're no authority on anything.
I guess
you can't even get your farm animals right. This guy making Philly cheese pigs and shit.
I never even put that together. Everything else was from a cow, but we also had pounds of bacon. I guess from the same guy, we just also bought bacon, and it was delicious.
Yeah, you ever been to a gun store?
I have been to. I guess technically. I haven't been to a gun store that doesn't have a shooting range. I've been to a shooting range that sells a ton of guns. It's still a specialty store. I don't know if there are gun stores without shooting ranges. I'm guessing there are by some fucking hick.
I passed a store recently that said, with a little smiley face on the window, "We buy guns."
Like,
good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
Buying shit.
Guns are fine. I'm just like paint. I'm concerned if that's your hobby.
I got gun fever. I really do. I got gun fever recently.
I got paint fever.
Do you? You've been huffing paint?
Paint my walls, every shade.
Yeah, I got gun fever. I'm going all out. I'm buying every sort of firearm that you can get. And then, like, I would love to say it's in, like, a normal way, but no, it's in, like, a weird hoarding way.
Wait, what?
No, you know, like,
Okay.
There's nothing I can say that sounds not incriminating. Let me think. Libertarianism, let's go.
You don't have to filter yourself at all. I'm only recording you.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
You can say.
No, I think it is. I kind of have this fucking fixation with things. I like when there are a bunch of things, but they're slightly different. You might call that autism. I don't know.
So you like that with guns?
I like that with everything.
How many
albums? When I was a kid, I used to collect marbles. Fucking like Goosebumps books. You know, they're the same format of thing, but slightly different. And guns are cool to own.
Should you own a gun?
I think I'm a pretty sound person. I've demonstrated this in past episodes. There's an.
I don't think either of us have demonstrated that we're sound in past episodes.
I'm not like I'm not prone to violence. What do you think of bowl cuts?
Bowl cuts?
Yeah.
Like
the hairstyle.
I mean, I don't know. I've had it in times of my life.
You've had bowl cuts?
It's not a true bowl cut. It's more like a ladle.
Who's that awful artist? That awful musical guy with the bowl cut?
I already know who you're talking about. I like his stuff.
I hate that guy.
Why do you hate him? Oliver Trees.
He's fucking annoying.
You just talked about.
That's what I'm talking about. That is a true blue.
That's a
bowl cut.
And I usually think they're stupid unless you have. If you have a bowl cut and you're just a normal person, like not trying to make like something funny or something stupid, then you're dumb. I don't know. Oh my God, I'm burping. I don't know why you're doing that. If you are willingly having a bowl cut and just doing nothing, it has no purpose. That makes zero sense to me.
You know why they're called bowl cuts, right?
Because it looks like a bowl.
No, you use a bowl. This was a fucking, like a discount at-home haircut. Not discount. It was a free at-home haircut that they would do in the 90s. Where they just put a fucking bowl on your head, shave off all the fucking...
Really?
That's why it's called that.
I thought it was called a bowl cut because it looked like a bowl. I didn't know you actually used a bowl.
It's a byproduct of using a bowl.
I mean, yeah, that would make it look like a bowl.
Don't care for him.
What the fuck?
Don't care for the bowl cut.
Why do you hate Oliver Tree?
I don't like that.
He's going to listen to this.
I don't like that fucking... Wait, what do you mean? He's going to listen to this?
He's one of the 30.
All right, this is great. This is a great opportunity for me to say,
Oliver?
Stop. Quit it. Good Lord, give up. I hate that style of like everything's a fucking pastel color. It's hipstery. All the vocals are like... Like, you can't fucking understand it. It's always like a fucking white guy. He's melodramatic about his life. There's nothing fucking going on. His fucking, he wears like what's H3H3's clothing brand?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That kind of shit. Yeah. Like fake ass streetwear. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Everything you just described is actually the reasons that I don't mind him. The parts that I don't like about him are like when he does interviews and he's cocky as shit. I know it's obviously a character, but the character's annoying.
Oh, does he play like a bit?
He just acts like a prick all the time.
Is it actually a bit, or is he just a prick?
I don't know. It seems like there have been videos of him not knowing he's recorded, and he's much more calm, and then he hypes it up the second he realizes he's like being recorded. So I don't know, but it seems very fake, but it's also an annoying type of fake either way.
It's the pinnacle of like a class clown that was like given too much attention, did not take enough fucking of his prescribed Adderall, and then broke into the industry. And like nobody ever fucking checked him and was like, hey dude, you're not as funny or cool as you think. How would you feel if I kicked you in the balls?
We fucked up hard last episode.
We fucked up?
Hard.
What do you mean we fucked up hard?
I was informed by a professional Muppet man that the person that gets shot out of a cannon, it's not Grover.
Oh fuck, who is it?
It's Gonzo.
Yeah. Fuck.
We said Grover the entire episode.
Well, you know, Super Grover flies. That's almost like...
It's Super Grover.
That sucks, dude.
Why are the geese slowly coming this way? I parked near geese and now they're circling us like vultures.
They must smell like the geese food in my pockets.
They must smell my fear farts. Oh, did you bring goose food? Because that would do it.
Geese feed.
That would do it.
I think the moon landing was faked. Actually, scratch that. I know the moon landing was faked. Shit's fucking ridiculous. Just think about it. Why the fuck would they actually put in the effort to go there? Why would they actually do that? For what purpose? I've never understood this fucking shit that our species does, where it's like we need to go to this planet, that planet, we need to go out into space. To do what? The same shit that we're already doing here, but in a big vacuum? They didn't go to the fucking moon. Not when they could have faked it. Look, if they could have faked it, they would have. And they could have, so they did. And there's all these fucking explanations of there's no way they could have faked it. The shadows are completely, they're exactly lined up in a way that could only have been achieved with a big laser that didn't exist yet. Okay, fucking Joseph Stalin would just remove people from pictures back in the day because he didn't like them. You telling me with the budget of NASA? And then they say, fucking hundreds of thousands of scientists in NASA, there's no way that everybody could keep a secret. Well, why do they all have to be in on it? Maybe they actually wrote the shit, but they didn't want to risk the life, or all the fucking money, or the embarrassment of blowing up in the atmosphere. So they didn't do it, but they had to fucking,
They already blew up multiple times before this.
Yeah, I don't think they did it. Shit's ridiculous. And fuck you. You know what you did?
What did he do?
Yeah, he thinks the moon landing happened.
Oh, he thinks it happened.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I agree with him on this one.
Fuck you, Toot Toot Magoot. You know what you did? It's a whack conspiracy theory that we went to the moon. It's fucking fringe, dude.
So how do you think it was faked?
Soundstage, man. Obviously, they just do it in a fucking soundstage. It's not even like a big thing. You just go there, and look, scientists are smart. They're smart cookies. I'll give them that.
And that's
they might be nerds, but they're smart.
They faked it multiple times after that, too.
We didn't return to the moon on foot. We sent rovers up there. But, like, who gives a shit? It's a rover. You're not risking anything.
Pretty positive we've returned multiple times.
Not on foot.
I'm pretty sure.
We did one trip to the moon and then never fucked with it again.
What? Is that true?
It's true.
How many people have walked on the moon?
It was 3 in the first one, right?
12.
The United States.
Yeah. Every person that's walked on the moon is from the U.S.
All right, well, be that as it may, how do we know that some of those guys weren't the same guy in different outfits?
He could have... Wait, so 12 moonwalkers and then 12 more people orbited the moon. Gotcha.
Those people don't count.
Yeah, no, they don't count. They're liars.
Yeah. Most of the time, I don't even think the moon's really up there.
Wait, so...
I've never
No one else other than America has walked on the moon?
Not even the fucking Russian cosmonauts?
I guess not. I guess they didn't give a shit after we did it because there's nothing up there but rock.
Yeah, why would they have?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fucking stupid thing to do.
Have you heard of the one guy that claims he owns the moon?
Let him have it. It's a big rock. Who gives a shit? We assign too much fucking importance to things.
Yeah, legally, no government can own the moon. That is like a international thing that people have agreed upon. It's no government though. So one individual guy says that he owns the moon and he has sold over 12,000 plots of land to people and made like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Those people are gonna be pissed.
They're gonna be really upset when they get to the moon. They have to rebuy it.
They're like, fuck, I already brought the U-Haul. All my stuff's up here. Yeah, man, there's nothing on other planets for us. There's nothing in other galaxies for us, you know?
For us, probably not. That we'll steal, probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we want it. We shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
We got no business up there. We have barely enough business down here.
I'm excited the aliens are here. It's time for them to take over.
Yeah. The tic-tacs.
I'm excited for the change of pace.
I was flying my B-52. I saw a big old tic-tac up in the sky.
Dude, I think it's so interesting because the tic-tac is consistent. Like, so many people have now described it as something without thrusters, without wings, that moves sporadically, really quickly, and looks like a tic-tac.
Probably priority weaponry by the U.S. government. You know, the kind of shit that they won't fucking tell anybody about because they're about to use it to kill somebody.
Who are they gonna kill?
Putin.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
With a big tic-tac. I think they're just gonna eat him.
Yeah. It's gonna phase. It's gonna materialize in his office. He's gonna be like, "This is not good." Yeah. He turns into fucking.
I think that aliens are here, but we are like a sitcom to them, and they place like bets around a gambling table to see who nukes who first. That's what I think is going on. But sometimes they get too close because they're trying to cheat at gambling, so they'll fly into the atmosphere, and then they'll be like, "Dude, you can't go fucking like cheat."
Dave, what are you doing, man? You broke the fucking atmosphere. You're getting too close, man.
That's blatantly against the rules.
That's the fucking alien.
We're gonna have to take your bet out.
You got too close, man.
Yeah, the only aliens that are up there are just like boxers that are green. Who's that crazy Irish fucker? The new one.
The new one.
Well, he's not that new, but he's not that old.
Like a.
Or maybe it's MMA. I don't know.
Oh, fucking what the fuck is his name?
I don't follow any of these sports.
No, yeah, it was the really big fight years back, right?
Yeah,
I don't fucking follow that shit, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's like a little psychopath. Anyways, do you think Chipotle is a specialty store?
They specialize in burritos.
Chipotle.
I'll tell you what they don't specialize in is queso. Their queso sucks.
Really? I don't think it's that bad.
There's
for sure better queso.
You fucking wouldn't.
It's not that bad.
Uncultured swine.
What the fuck? Name a good queso.
Every fucking queso but Chipotle's. For some reason, Chipotle's...
That doesn't make any sense.
How does that not make any sense?
Because there's for sure worse.
Queso is basically just like melted white cheese product, like an American cheese with fucking various peppers in there. That's all it has to be.
Yeah, but you have to come up with a good balance or else it becomes powdery fast.
And guess who didn't?
Theirs isn't... I've never had it as powdery.
It's just not good. It tastes too
bland.
It's
not as cheesy. It is pretty bland. But like... I for sure have had worse.
The problem with Canada, you know, sure they're neutral and everything, they're very polite. That's their reputation that they have. But man, are they bland. You go up there. I've never been up there, but you go up there, and you're like,
it's flux up there.
Like, this is our waterfall, eh? Like, that's cool. That's all you guys got up here is a fucking waterfall and elk.
Apparently, Toronto is like a huge ass fucking city. Apparently, it's bigger than any city we have here except for New York.
It's a big city, New York.
That's big. If it's bigger than Chicago, it's big.
I hated fucking Chicago. I drove through Chicago. Fucking just like awful. Every place you pass, there's people walking in the street.
What about their tall pizzas?
The deep dish?
Really big pizza. That's so tall.
I didn't have deep dish, but I had a fucking wet slop. What are they called? Hold on, what are they fucking called?
Sloppy wetness. Chicago's favorite.
Fucking, what the fuck is it? The wet hot beef.
Puddles of piss. What? What is hot piss?
Chicago hot beef. You never had that?
No, what the fuck is that?
Have you been to Chicago?
I have,
You been to Chirac?
I don't think I have.
Fucking, wet beef is basically like if a Philly cheesesteak was covered in like a weird gravy and was not good. My dad, we went up separately.
Vile.
Me and my dad went up separately, and he kept corresponding with me the whole time I was up there. He was like, "You get the hot beef yet?" You get the hot beef yet?
You got that sloppy, gross beef. It slips right through your fingers. It drips all over your toes.
He was saying shit like that, and he was like, you gotta ask for it extra wet, they call it.
What?
And I was like, I'm not doing that. And then we were on our fucking way out, and there's a small standalone food court. One of these buildings that contain only a food court, like 4 or 5 restaurants.
Yeah.
And one of the things in there was a fucking hot beef. And I was like,
Extra wet.
yeah, to appease this fucking old man, I went up and was like, let me get your sloppiest wet steak or whatever the fuck it is.
What
It
the
was disgusting.
I don't, that sounds vile.
It was.
Sorry for anyone who likes sloppy beef.
Fuck Chicago. You know what you did.
Extra wet, please. I want it dripping down me. I can imagine that. Like, hit it with your spoon. Hit it with your spoon. Does it make a good splash? The puddle? The puddle?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Nope, you're going to want to take that back and get it extra
Yeah.
sloppy.
Yeah. Can I have this dripping? Thank you.
I'm going to get a bowl and a spoon. Restaurants don't count as specialty stores, to be clear. They might specialize in kinds of food, but they're a restaurant. That's the whole premise of a restaurant.
Sex store?
Yeah, that's a specialty store.
It's an awesome one.
That one ranks pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it appeals to me.
I just like going in and buying erasers, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like
Yeah.
to buy little knickknacks and stuff.
I like the cute pencils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adult stores are a good specialty store.
Yeah.
This is more your speed, but video game stores?
Yeah.
That's a good one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You got
Especially, I go to a ton of fucking board game stores. Big into Dungeons and Dragons. I go there. I go to many a lot. I've been to a lot of them. It's really just anytime I'm in a new city, I will look up like the D&D stores near me and just go to them.
See what they got that the other ones do.
Yeah. My favorite one is Far Away, and it's great.
Thanks for the instructions on how to get there.
Dude, you'll never get there.
Is it through the woods to your grandmother's house?
No, Grandma's not part of it. You do go through the woods.
She's not invited.
No, she will never be able to be in my campaign. She doesn't understand what an elvish.
Better than you, she understands what an Elvis is. And she's been around the fucking block.
She gets it.
She gets it.
All right, I'm sorry, game.
Back in my day, we had ogres and elves, fairies and stuff. Of course, when she says fairies, she's being very demeaning and homophobic.
Did you know that a rogue at level 7 is able to sneak attack twice, sweetheart? Oh, damn it, Grandma. Let me look in front of my friends for once.
God damn it. I would watch a, probably not a show, but I'd watch a sketch
It's like
about a very fucking,
just your grandma is the like dungeon master.
she has like 4 campaigns going concurrently.
You enter Vecna's lair. Pools of blood everywhere. Dripping from the ceiling is his glowing maw.
That's got some mileage. You should do a bit with that.
Oh yeah, that could get us places.
But like, here's the thing: is like everybody thinks she's so uncool, and it's like, shut up, nerd. Grandma, be quiet.
People just hate her.
Yeah.
Dude, let me just smoke and drink.
I guess I didn't roll a nat 20 in charisma. Shut up, Grandma.
I wouldn't even make good glue. I'd be like one of those like Elmer purple glue sticks. I wouldn't even be like. Okay.
Those suck.
I know.
The disappearing glue.
It would make me so sad.
Let me ask you why glue needs to disappear. What was so important about the disappearance of glue? It's hidden by an object. Do you remember the purple? The purple glue is special in the sense that it disappears. I remember I ate a lot of it.
Oh, it like you stop seeing it?
Yeah, the purple Elmer stick glue. It was that way because
you stop seeing it after a couple of minutes. It like turns clear.
It turns clear.
I did not know that. You know why I didn't know that?
Because it's
because I stick fucking things on top of it before it can get to that point. That makes 0 sense. That makes absolutely no sense.
It was a good smell though.
Yeah.
Good taste.
Sharpies were better.
Yeah, Sharpies.
Licking them.
Yeah. I went through a small phase as a young child of not eating, but drawing on myself with scented markers and then licking it off.
I would count that as eating, yeah.
Well, I wasn't like eating the markers,
You were
man.
biting.
I was eating the...
It's like the difference between licking an ice cream cone and biting it. It's like either way, it's going where? It's going to the same place.
I wouldn't just... You know, you eat an ice cream cone, sure, but I'm looking at it. I'm lapping at it.
All right. It's slowly going down, drip by drip.
One day you run out of...
Smell by smell.
You run out of scented marker and you're like, fuck, I finished that one off. Time to get another.
Time to get another. Ran out of lime. Did it taste like lime?
I would never eat lime. I ate ones that tasted like men's cologne. God.
What? Why?
I don't know. It was just like, this is the one that tastes good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did the cologne smell or taste like?
I don't really know how to describe the smell of cologne. You tried describing cologne. It smells like fucking...
Like bark or pine.
I don't think so. It smells like fucking... Like a Calvin Klein.
Ripped paper. Goofy
ass. Like a guy fucking standing in the mirror like...
Like sawdust.
This is gonna get me places. If I go into this interview smelling like $1,000, they're gonna give me $1,000.
I do remember a lot of my bosses sniffing me before hiring me. They would grab me by the shirt collar, pick me up, have my toes dangling, and go,
let me lay my nostrils on you.
You're good. Just throw me right in. Ready to start.
Get in the assembly line. You smell like wood shavings.
And they would like test me every week. Every Monday, they'd pick me up. I remember one day, actually, usually everyone was good, but one day, one of my coworkers came in. They picked me up. Not me, sorry. They picked up the coworker. The usual Monday, dangling your feet, sniffing you. And they said, you're out, and threw him out the door. Never saw him again. He didn't even dare to come back in and ask like context or why. Because
he knew.
Because he didn't necessarily smell bad. He just smelled different.
Yeah.
He didn't like it.
Yeah.
The boss did not like it.
It's understandable.
Yeah. You need consistency at the workplace.
Yeah. Otherwise, why even go?
I'd throw him out if he smelled different.
The usual dangle your feet and smell you. You ever walked on roofs?
Like from roof to roof?
Not from roof to roof, but on roofs.
Yes. Not like a big roof. I think I've gotten on the roof of my garage.
Shoe stores, right?
Shoe stores are fine because everyone needs them and everyone's feet are different and everyone has different preferences. It doesn't mean that I'm not bored. And I don't fucking care.
You don't have to spend hours in there. You just go fucking get shoes that fit you.
But like, I can go get shoes that fit me anywhere.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
No, the fuck you can't.
At like a Walmart, I can find shoes
Kroger,
that fit
you
me.
can't.
At a thrift
Every
store,
restaurant,
I can find
you
shoes
can't.
that can fit me.
Ma'am.
I'm saying that there are many other stores that sell things other than shoes that happen to also have shoes, and I've never had a problem going to those. I think I went to a shoe store to get shoes maybe like twice in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even like inside of a mall.
To be fair, I have normal sized feet, so it's not hard to find shoes that fit me. And I'm not picky when it comes to shoes. But like, I'd much rather get cheaper shoes somewhere else than pay more to look at more shoes. Yeah, I don't think at a mall either with just like a place. Yeah, just like a place that's specialized for shoes.
Malls are a perfect location for a bunch of specialty stores because you don't have to commit to a building.
Yeah. GameStop.
Yeah. GameStops are always in fucking malls. You got your calendar stores. Who's going in there, you know?
What?
Fucking calendar stores.
Your store for calendars?
Yeah, there's the fucking
That's a thing?
Yankee candles, fucking FYE selling shit that nobody's wanted to buy in person in years.
I'm very confused about this calendar store idea.
You joking?
How does it survive 11 months out of the year?
I guess
Who's buying a calendar other than the last month?
People get midway through and they get FOMO. Fear of missing out. And they're like, what fucking month is it? So they get a calendar. And it's
that can't be that many people.
And it's like, you know, fucking kittens hanging from trees, hunky firefighters.
That's got to be such a niche amount of people.
No, dude, people need calendars.
And like halfway through the year, they need a calendar?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't.
At the end of the year, they need next year's.
Listen,
at the beginning of the year...
At the end of the year, they need next year's. That's 1 month of the year.
Listen, there is constantly demand for calendars.
There isn't.
First, like, the beginning of the year, they need that year's calendar.
Uh-huh.
Quarter of the way through, they're like, fuck, I forgot to get the calendar.
I don't think so.
Halfway through, they're like, I gotta get a calendar. Almost. Almost to the end of the year, they got to get next year's.
Like, you're
Then
not...
the cycle repeats.
But, like, you're not getting next year's calendar in, like, September or October. And there's no fucking way someone at the 10th month of the year is like, I need to, like, be able to plan the next 3 months out.
You can't speak on other people's behalf.
Dude, that is, like...
Are you denying the existence of calendar stores?
No.
Or that they're practical?
I don't get it. Do they stick around the entire year, or is it like a Halloween store that pops up for a month?
I love Halloween stores. Those are my favorite stores.
Those if the calendar
great.
store worked like that would make so much more sense.
At the beginning of the year.
They pop up in like late November and leave late January.
I think
they just rent out a place for
stores,
3 months.
I think that's a good business model. At the beginning of the year and then be done with it.
I'm asking though, are there calendar stores that are around all year?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That makes no sense to me.
I think they also specialize in things like coffee table books, puzzles.
Okay.
Like
gotcha.
stained glass, like bird feeders.
Yes, I now kind of understand what you're talking about. I have seen multiple board game stores that have like a wall of calendars.
No, these are stores that are called like Joe's Calendars.
Okay, now.
All right. Well, okay, flea markets. Where are you on flea markets?
I love flea markets.
They're great, right?
Yeah, it's just like a thrift store, but no one knows what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's awesome. Yeah. They're just trying to either fucking oversell you something by $1 million, or they just found like something so valuable, like in their back pocket, and they're like, oh shit.
This was my daddy's gold bar collection.
Yeah, please just take it.
Please have it.
I am done with his gold bars. They way down my pants.
I look like a fool. God. In the movie Mallrats, you ever seen Mallrats?
No,
Such
I've
a
not.
good movie. They call flea markets, they get kicked out of the actual mall, and they're forced to go to what they call the dirt mall, which is a flea market. I think that is the perfect description of a flea market.
That is.
The dirt mall.
We have a large flea market near where we live, semi-near.
We have many flea markets around here.
I'm thinking of specifically the massive one, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I love that one because how it works is people will rent out an area for like a week, and then that's it. Then it's a new person. Some people like will pay for multiple weeks, but you can just go by the week. And so every time you go there, there's some fucking lunatic that's just trying to throw shit at you.
They really are. You have
to drink it.
Sorry.
You have to drink it.
No, we don't. Cause check this shit
out. You have
out.
to drink it.
Is this yours?
It's old. Oh.
See.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
I'm intelligent.
Oh, no. It's slipping. Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry. Listen.
So.
Liquor stores.
Station wagons.
Yeah, you like station wagons?
Can you put a liquor store in the back of a station wagon? And if no one has, can we do it?
As a rule of thumb, just like tents, you should not buy out of the back of a station wagon.
But what if it's liquor? What if it's homemade liquor?
Me personally,
but they're like legally allowed to do it.
Yeah, I'll buy it, but you shouldn't.
I'd buy it. But you shouldn't. I like liquor stores.
I like liquor stores. They're always
just
very
because
seedy.
I know it's the point of a specialty store to have more things in their category, but some just don't, right? I don't think that. By the way, I want to specify from earlier, when I say paint store, I do not think an art store. I am thinking a place that you buy cans of paint to paint your walls.
That's correct.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
That's correct.
That I can get whatever I need for the same quantity somewhere else. Liquor, not the case. If you go to a grocery store, they will have a way smaller selection than a liquor store.
They don't have liquor. You can't sell liquor at a convenience store. They have diluted liquors, your like fucking 40 proofs, your fucking Fireball, which is just below the threshold. It's like 65 proof.
I would call that pretty hard liquor.
I swear to you, it's not. By classification,
legally, that's not liquor?
Anything over 80 proof is liquor.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Go ahead, Google it. Do a Google. I'll do a Google.
You'll do a Google? I was about to say, I don't care enough to tell the truth on this podcast.
Fair enough. Is my phone
you can
back
do a Google
there?
if you want. Oh, I can call it.
Yeah.
Calling the phone.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Of course.
I missed a call. 1 second, let me call this fool back.
Alright, yeah. Better make sure that it's not important. Yeah, make sure it's like not an emergency.
If he's in trouble, this is gonna suck.
Dude, I'm in such big trouble, and it's really important, and it is an emergency.
Ah, fuck. I'm recording right now, dude. Can it wait?
Yeah, I can wait.
Okay,
As long as you're recording, we're in a car, right?
It's the podcast.
Okay, then yes, that's more important than anything in the world.
Okay.
Okay.
I really hope that wasn't about the fire I set to his house.
Oh, it probably was, but he's probably ignoring it because he has to record a podcast.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
Do you think casinos are a specialty store? Would you call casinos a store?
No.
Well,
Fuck
sell
no.
A thing.
They sell drinks.
No, they sell gambling. Is Dave & Buster's a store?
No.
What is it? An arcade?
Yeah.
So a casino's an arcade?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's an experience. You're not buying something. You're leaving with less money, no matter what, and you don't have a product in your hands while you're leaving.
Unless you make money.
I guess, but that's not happening.
Let us fucking compare. Take a brief second here near the end of the podcast to rank all the types of malls. All right.
Okay.
You've got your regular shopping malls, strip malls, dirt malls, the flea market, outlet malls, and auto malls.
Okay, name the last two exactly.
What an outlet mall is?
Yeah.
Outlet mall is a combination of all of them, right?
What's the difference between that and a strip mall or a normal mall?
Strip mall's
strip mall's outside.
A strip mall is only storefronts. It's like you see a stretch of like insurance firm.
So an outlet mall is a mixture of strip malls connecting to a mall.
A strip mall is not the same as an outdoor mall.
Is an outlet mall an outdoor mall?
Maybe I'm thinking of plazas. Strip malls aren't plazas. Plazas are just storefronts. Strip malls are outdoor malls. Outlet malls are a combination of strip malls and indoor malls. Auto malls are just cars.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Just cars.
You never been to an auto mall?
No, I've been to an auto store. How many stores? Why are there multiple car stores connected to each other?
Who am I to say?
Are they all selling cars, or are some of them selling car parts?
Wouldn't be very auto if they were not selling cars.
Where is an auto mall?
Near cars.
I have never heard of this before. Strip mall. I'm not gonna be able to rank some of these. I'm still fucking confused on what the fucking auto mall is.
It's for cars.
I've gotten that far. Does this exist? This is a real thing.
That's real.
Or is it the equivalent to an indoor mall except every store is related to cars?
Well, it's called an auto mall, man. It's not called a stationary mall. Why would... Just use context clues. Look, I'll pull up a picture.
I could say Bacon Mall, and I'll understand the idea, but I don't think it's real.
An auto mall. There's so many of these fuckers. They are effectively... Look. They look like this shit.
What the fuck?
Do you see it for a second?
Okay. That's not what I think of when I think of a mall. When I think of a mall, I think of dozens of stores together connected in some fashion, not just one big store.
Well, in that case, you gotta count farmers markets, buddy.
I would count that, sure. Yeah.
Where's that rank for you?
Pretty high, actually. It's probably gonna go like dirty malls, then...
From lowest to highest?
No, from highest to lowest.
I'm glad you say that, because I put flea markets pretty high.
I think flea markets might be my highest, because they're just the most fun.
You get the weirdest and coolest shit.
Like, you can go to a normal mall, you're not gonna fucking buy anything unless you're loaded and rich.
Oh, you got a Cookie Monster hat? Oh, it's so cool, dude. I went to a fucking flea market and got a monkey's paw.
Yeah, like, I got a sword and like half of a car.
I got a written confession from Charles Manson. What did you get? You got Nikes? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. So, it's gonna go flea market, farmer's market, outdoor mall, like a proper outdoor mall. Not a strip mall, because that's just like 5 stores. That could be, everywhere is a strip mall, right? Anything that is storefronts put together is counted as a strip mall. That could be boring as shit. When you take the time to make an outdoor mall, it is basically like, it is like an attraction. You are putting weird stores all together.
There needs to be a courtyard area where you can just sit and hang out.
Like it's very inviting, and I think that those are pretty fun. They're not as interesting or exciting as the first two.
Right.
But they're still fun.
Above regular malls, though?
Yeah, because regular malls are so prissy. At least, it's either you're going to be bored because there's not any good stores, or you're not going to be able to afford anything because everything's too expensive.
It's not very
They
vaporwave
don't-
of you, dude.
But like, I haven't been to a mall personally. To be fair, I've been to many shitty malls, so like, it's low in my ranking from my personal experience. But I haven't been to a mall that has weird like stores, right? I remember going to an outdoor mall that isn't far from here that just has a witch. It's just a witch that runs a store. That's funny.
Technically that's a plaza.
Oh, that's a plaza?
I consider that to be a plaza.
Then what's an outdoor mall? 'Cause
Outdoor malls
seems
are
like I
like-
consider that the same thing.
Everything is
Yeah.
connected.
Is that not a plaza? What's a plaza?
It's specifically a bunch of, I don't know, maybe
That's what I'm describing.
we'll count yours, but begrudgingly.
Less connected is a
Yeah.
plaza. Okay.
I gotta pee or I'm gonna piss in your car. That paint stores are okay.
Flea market, farmer's market, outdoor mall, real mall, plaza, strip mall.
I agree. I concur.
Okay. All right.
I might switch outdoor and indoor mall, but they're pretty neck and neck.
Yeah. And yeah, so I get the only difference between a plaza and an outdoor mall is going to be plaza's less connected. Probably going to have some bigger stores. Maybe there's like a Walmart thrown in there, while plaza is not plaza. Outdoor mall is weirder shit.
Yeah.
Which I like that more.
This was a good episode. I like this one more than the last.
I don't know.
I like it.
Last one was funny. I do like this episode. Last one was funny.
I like storefronts.
I do too. All right. I'm here.
I'm drunk.
All right.